Hi guys. I'm out here today with the chickens. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Pretty girls, what you doing? Okay. This weekend we're gonna, as you can see, we have an issue with 5 of them. Say hello, ladies. Say hello, ladies. We have an issue with 5 of them wanting to jump the fence. Go up over the fence and get out and roam around the property, which isn't really that big of a deal, but I like the way he kind of turned his head. That's kind of funny. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, chick, chick. Hey, Maisie. It's not that big of a deal outside of, I don't want them wandering out into the property. 1, we have hawks, and it's really open out here. 2, of course they put, okay, Roscoe, they put droppings all over in the yard, and then come on, back up, back. And they, then when the dogs come out, let me get my Roscoe stick here. When the dogs come out, they want to go up and get into the droppings, which is not good for them. So, no, Roscoe, stop it. I have to really watch him because he wants to play Mr. Tough Guy. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So, I don't want the puppies getting into the droppings. Leave me alone, Roscoe. Getting into the droppings for health reasons for them. So this weekend we're gonna, before we let them out in the morning, come on, Maisie, you could do it, yeah. We're gonna gather them up one by one and clip one wing. We don't want to clip both wings. You clip both the wings and they can still fly up. No more eggs, guys. You clip one wing and it throws their balance off, so they can't fly. What are you doing? You think I have something special? Well, you almost think I have something special. Look at you. Yeah. Okay. You gonna come down? My goodness, Roscoe. We only have names for just the 2 because I can distinguish between them. I mean, I call the Rhode Islands, I just call them Red. Barred Rocks, I don't have names for them. But for our rooster, we got Roscoe, and then we got little Maisie over there somewhere. There you are, I see you. Yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at with that. If you're wondering what's hanging right here, this is an Irish Spring bar. And I did that for a reason, because in the summer months, this gets swamped with mosquitoes. And that Irish Spring helps keep the mosquitoes at bay, which is good. At least for me, it's good. So, give me a second. I'll take you over and show you what I worked on yesterday. I gotta get this stump out of here. Yeah. You can see our little fencing right here is all marred up. And that had to do with Roscoe. It was nice and tight before that. But Roscoe, one day in here, I wouldn't say attacked me, but yeah, attacked me. Came after me. I hit that stump and fell backwards over that fencing right there. So I got to get that fixed again too, and take that stump down. Hopefully it won't happen again. That's why I bring my Roscoe stick. Anyways, give me a second. I'll show you what I did yesterday. Okay, over here. This was all, this section right here, right through there, was all like this over here. And I went through and took out a lot of the brush using my little chainsaw. Can you believe this? This is our dogwood tree, and we're already got blossoms coming out. This is crazy. I mean, we're not even mid-March yet. We're getting leaves on the trees and blossoms, and I love it. I like early spring, but I hope it's not a sign, because again, we're hitting in the 80s here already. I just hope it's not a sign of us having another summer like last summer, because last summer, I mean, all summer long was 100+ degree temperatures, and I don't think we got one day of substantial rain. If we did, it was like a drizzle, so it didn't count for nothing. Our grass paid hefty for it. We just can't afford to have another summer like that. But I mean, I want a nice summer, but we need the rain. We have to have the rain, you know, for healthy trees and healthy grass. But speaking of trees, this one right here, I point it out right there, that one. If you go up, I think they're called red-crested woodpeckers. They've put a huge hole in it. The tree is completely dead, and we're just waiting for it to fall. It's just a matter of time and getting the right amount of wind. I just don't want to be out here when it happens. But we've got woodpeckers galore out here that they will destroy these trees in a heartbeat. Anyways, I took out, sorry, I have a tendency to ramble. I took out a lot of the brush over in here. I got to still go back and clear some more over in this section back in there, further back. And I had a big old pile that was left right in here. I cut those all up and used the four-wheeler to carry them back 3 different trips, and then put them in our wood pile over there. And then And it's like a good guess, probably temperature wise right now. It's probably, I would say high 70s to low 80s right now, which is crazy for March. Everything is just so dry because we're just not getting any rain. And I think that's kind of a lot of nationwide is going on like that, but we had a bunch of tree branches and stuff over in here, and I got a lot of that up, cut them up, and I put over in our pile over here. That pile's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but I'm not going to cut any more. I think I've said this in a previous video. I'm not going to cut any more until we burn down what we have. It's just going to take forever when you're just doing it in a burn barrel over there, but that's probably going to be 3 days worth of burning, just what I have right there right now. But I still have this left over here, a couple piles, a few things over in here, and these are the trees that we took down. And once my husband gets our front load tractor, I think that's what they, bucket load, I don't know what they call that. Anyways, gets the tractor out here. We have a friend of ours of my husband's, I should say. He lets him borrow the tractor once in a while. And once he gets the tractor back out here, he'll push all these stumps out through here. And then this whole section all over here, from there to right about in here, this is all going to be his shop. That's going to be kind of angled going that way. But anybody's curious, I'm sure some folks have seen these before, but these are our roundabout boats that we picked up. I think it was a couple of years ago, I believe. They are awesome, guys. If you want a boat to go out fishing, you don't have to really worry about whether you ding it up. You know, you don't have to worry about where you're going to launch it from, because you pretty much can pull off the trailer by yourself. You don't have anybody have to do anything for you. These things are awesome, and they're very stable. You need to look them up. They're inexpensive. I think they run, depending what you get with them, you can have a 2-seater with it. They do come with seats, swivel seats, and then they have, gosh, I really don't want to open this up because we haven't been in them for so long. So I'm sure they're filled with water. But they have all this storage space down in here. Anyways, they've got 3 big compartments like that. And then back here in the back, right over in here, is a battery compartment. And then you have where you hook up a trolling motor on the back end of it. But they have a 2-person capacity at 674 pounds. And like I said, they're very, very stable. You can stand up in them. You know, we took them out on the river. They were awesome. Absolutely awesome. Scoot up and down the river on them, you know. But yeah, they're worth what they're asking for them, I think. I want to say they're like right around, and you get the motor with them. They're like $1,500 when we purchased them, around $1,500 a piece. We haven't been out on them since that first year we bought them because we've been so busy with all this stuff going on around here. I had taken this so many months back ago and made this trail going back in here, and what it does is it makes it easy for us to pull our harrow through, which doesn't belong right here. We normally park it over in this area, but we can basically pull it with a four-wheeler through here and go all the way around. These things are heavy. Those harrows are heavy, very heavy. And for me to do it by myself, it's a task. So I made this trail through here so I can basically pull it straight through around and just park it over to the side over here, so I don't have to try to drag it myself to get it out of the way. There's just one smooth little roll through the woods trail there. Works good. So anyways, that was my day yesterday. We did come out and check the blueberry trees. And they're doing really, really well. We planted 6 of them last year, and through the winter months we lost 1. So I'm okay with that. We lost 1, but we had a short freeze there, and I think that just did it in. Anyways, they're doing well. This other one here, I've got to cut back the branches because part of it has died, but as you can see, it's got the one section right here that's doing okay. So I got to cut these back over through here so they're not taking and trying to feed nutrition to dead branches. That's just not going to happen. Of course, this one right here it's got some green growing off of it. I don't know. Maybe give it a little longer and see what it does, because the rest of it really doesn't look very good. We'll see what happens. So that's what I did. Oh, and we had to take our truck down, as you know from previous videos. My husband's been working on the trailer lights on that trailer over there, and his lights on his truck, his right light stopped working, and the trailer light hookup wasn't working either. And he kept taking all these steps and checking the wire and all this, and he couldn't find where the issue was. And my husband is very keen on that kind of stuff. We took it down to a shop, a town near us, and they found the problem. I guess the computer, we had a bulb go out in the brake light. And I guess on the Fords, sometimes when a bulb will go out like that, it will cause the computer to get some type of glitch in it where it says that it's working when it's not or something. I'm not quite sure how that worked, but it threw a code. And in order to get it to work again, you had to clear those codes. So it was a good thing he brought it back down there, because he doesn't have the computer to do that. So he took it down, and they found out that was the issue. They cleared the codes, and it's now working. He's got all his lights on the back of his truck, which means we should be able to load this up now, the trailer, load it up and be able to take it down to... We have a guy that is also a friend of ours that's going to do the welding on this back door of this trailer. And he's putting his all new bars and going to rebuild it for us. on this part here. And what that will do, it's going to make it nice and strong, and we'll be able to fix it so it closes properly and make it usable again. Because right now we had to take this piece of wood right here off of it. It was all, when we bought it, was rotted, and they had that, whoever had it before us, all they did was basically they found the rotted wood. Instead of taking the rotted wood off of the door, they just covered it up with new wood, which made the door extremely heavy because you had wood on top of the wood. So we had to take that all apart, and that's how we found out that the framing up underneath was, one, it was bent in a section of it, and then parts of it was rusted pretty badly. So we have to take this over to my husband's friend, and he's going to fix the door and put all new framing, reframe the whole thing with more heavy duty piping. I don't know what you call that. It's tubing, I guess. Square tubing. That's much more heavy duty, so it won't bend like that, and we won't have issues like that in the future, which will be nice. So that's where we're at now. After we get it back from him, our next step after that, we've already put a sealant on the roof. Now we've got to get some Eternabond, and we're going to go over all the seams on the roof with the Eternabond, and over these seams here, just to make sure that it doesn't have any future leaks. I've got to clean this up still, and then I'm going to, there's a hole, a small, couple little tiny holes that you can see through, that water's penetrating through on this cap. I don't know if that's fiberglass or what. I don't think it's fiberglass. It's some type of PVC rubber cap or something like that. But there's a couple little holes in there, and it's just enough to have water seeping through. So we've got to put some Eternabond on it, and then I'm going to get the rest of that cleaned up and put some more. I'm going to put some sealant paint on the top of that cap, and that should help that. And that should, after that, we'll paint it, and it should be ready to go after that. That's where we're at. So anyways, if you guys, anybody that's watching, if anybody would like to like and subscribe and share, you would greatly help me out, because I'm just starting out with this again, and I would love to build it so I can get where I can do more videos and keep it going, you know. But anyways, that's where we're at. So enjoy it, guys. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next video.